Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. Happy Saturday, last day of the month. Tomorrow is May Day, right? Is it May Day? Hopefully you'll get flowers and candy at your door. My name is Marnie Hernandez, and appreciate you guys joining us today on this certificate workshop. Today we are doing New Zealand, all right? One thing I want to share with you guys is we do these just for fun, okay? I mean, not just for fun, okay? They are fun, but we do them to learn, okay? For one thing, you learn about these different destinations. Welcome all new agents that have just started, okay? It looks like Starisha, I hope that's right. Aisha's wonderful, Chessie, I hope that's right. Again, I apologize if not. So again, I apologize at the beginning, guys. A lot of my word pronunciations I'm not the best at, okay? You'll find that out. Correct me, okay? Don't worry, I won't get upset. I need the help. All right. So what it is it's fun. Thank you. Okay, perfect. So we learn about these different destinations. We learn about these different vendors and stuff. So for one thing, it helps you to sell, okay, to your clients. It gets you knowledgeable and, you know, adds another thing to your bucket list, okay? A lot of these that we do, it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know they had all that. You know, yesterday we did Hungary. Yes, I was hungry. I just downloaded it onto the YouTube channel. It's actually downloading now. But yeah, we do put everything that we do in my YouTube channel. Also, Sandy Gunderson is amazing, and she puts them all in this group. It's our incentive voucher group. Okay, guys. And she has them all in order in a spreadsheet. So I'll share that with you guys too. She, of course, hasn't put in Hungary because I just started downloading that one today. Yesterday, I was having trouble. We switched over from Cox to Verizon. And because I had it here in my window at my desk, it's looking at like the neighbor's house, so it wasn't hitting the tower. So I got a long cord and fixed it. So now my speed is a lot better, and it's not going to kick us out, hopefully. All right. So let me go ahead and show you where this link is, just in case, for any reason, if you guys have to leave or you want to do these on your own, feel free, guys, okay? The main thing I want to share with you is get in and complete them, though. You know, we just finished Princess Cruise Line. We get a free cruise. There's a 14-day cruise to the Greek Isles for $205, okay? Per person for 2 people, $410. Definitely worth it, okay? Also, when you complete these trainings, first off, you get a certificate, okay, that you can post. Guys, I just finished, you know, New Zealand. Oh my gosh, look at all these amazing places you can go, stuff like that, okay? You also get invited to promotional events, familiarization trips, etc. Okay, so again, it's not just a learning experience. You get a lot of perks out of it also. Okay, so and the way I came about doing it, I kept telling my accountability partner, if you don't have one, make sure you guys get one, that I'll do it. I'll do the Princess. I've been with the company 6 years. I just completed it a month ago. So anyway, just wanted to share that. So I started doing these certificate workshops to keep myself accountable, and then I volunteered or offered to add it to the list with you guys, so you guys can join with me and learn together. Okay, so here is, as I said, Sandy put these in an amazing order, because if you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see they're all over the place, okay? You know, we just did Bali, Hungary there, Norwegians here, but then we have another Norwegian down here that we started. Well, she has it in order. These are all the training programs. Then we have destinations. These are all the ones we've done. The ones in yellow are the ones we're doing this month. And then we just got the calendar out for April, or we're getting it out, or for May. So we're getting it out. As you see, Norwegian, we're going to finish that. Okay. And then Disney, everybody loves Disney. Look how many there are. Okay. It takes 6 to 8 hours if you do it straight. I sat one Friday night, 2 glasses of wine, and did my Disney and got my free tickets. All right. All right. Hold on. Okay. All right. So is everybody in? Is everybody registered? Let me go back here.
So do we sign up with Archer Travel? Is that how we sign up through on
Yeah,
company name?
always, yeah, always you want to make sure you're related to Archer Travel because that's our travel company. Okay.
Okay.
The Evolution is the marketing side. Okay, guys. So keep that in mind. Especially when people ask you, you know, who you work for or who you work with or whatever. We're travel agents first and foremost. So that's Archer Travel, 70 years in the business. Okay. The Evolution is our marketing side, you know, the daily commissions, the, you know, the network marketing side of the business. Okay. Again, totally optional. You guys can do that. But anytime you do anything with travel, please, please, please go ahead and use Archer Travel. Okay.
Where are you supposed to sign in at the top? All I see is training and inspiration.
I just put the link right here. Click on the link in the chat. I just put it there. It's going to take you right here to where I am. Okay.
Yeah, I put it in there. It said 404 error, so it didn't take me there.
This. Okay. Hold on. Let me log out and I'll go back in.
Because it just says travel trade newzealand.com US training and inspiration at the top. So all that other stuff you had me type in, it just disappears because it's not, I guess, finding it underneath that.
Okay, is anybody else able to click on this link and where does it take you? Because when I click on it, it says create a new account or log in.
Yeah, I got logged in okay by that way.
Okay.
So did I.
Okay, try it again. Just click the link. It should take you there now. And just click here, create new account. And again, guys, we'll wait for you. Don't worry. Just go ahead.
It will send you an email, and mine went into my promotions instead of the spam account. So that's where I had to look for the authorization email after doing all that.
Yeah, mine's in promotions too.
I went looking for it all crazy like. I'm like, where's it at? Ah!
Marnie, it won't let me in either. It says that my credentials are not valid.
Okay, what are you putting for the credentials? Let me go to let me look. Hold on.
There is a spot that we're going to ask you for your company, and there you can choose, and then it should say Archer Travel.
Yeah, you got to make sure you put Archer Travel. You have to make sure you put if they ask for the right here. Okay, so travel role, company address is going to be, you know, Archer Travels. The IATA is going to be our IATA, Travel Leaders Network. So all the information's right here to register. Okay.
But it's asking for your email address. That's where I'm stuck. When I put mine in, it doesn't, even though I did register.
Okay.
So am I putting my email address and then I'm not a robot and then register? Or what?
I would probably say so. I'm not there, but it has my email here. This is my email, but then this is Archer Travel's information.
Well, I didn't get to the Archer Travel information to put in there. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, go here, create new account.
I did.
Okay, I'm gonna do it with you or go through, and then we'll walk through and do it together. So let's go in. All right, so email, I'll go ahead and I'll sign up my boyfriend. Okay, so there, I'm gonna put his email, his information. Okay, first name, phone number, mobile number. Okay, city, town. So you're gonna register this way, go in and put all this information. This is your information. All right, we'll say yes. Your role is a travel seller, personal blurb. All right, love to travel. I'll just put for right now. All right, consortia is going to be Travel Leaders Network. Okay, company name, Archer Travel. Okay, there we go, Archer Travel Services. Okay, All right, store branch, okay, company. Let me find Archer Travels information. I don't have that memorized.
Because it says on the bottom consortia, but it doesn't say Archer Travel. It just says AAA, Affluent Traveler, American Express,
Mine
Ensemble.
still won't do it. I'll just listen. I'll have to do this later.
Okay.
This is why I get so frustrated doing these, because I can't get where I need to be and I can't complete them when y'all complete them. It's just really frustrating. But hey, I'm almost 70 years old. That may be the problem.
The
right.
consortia is Travel Leaders Network.
Oh my God, we're putting it. It's like I'm filling out an application.
So Marnie, you want us to put in the La Crescenta, California address?
Yeah, for the company, because
Okay.
again, you want to be related to Archer Travel. You want it to
So it's
feel
2941 Foothill Boulevard.
correct.
La Crescenta, California, 91214.
Yeah, and again, I don't know, it's I mean,
I don't think. you
it's
need to
not
put it.
requiring you to put that. It's only fill
Yeah.
out like what's required.
Yeah,
Again, you don't have to, you know, on some of these trainings and stuff, guys, as you see here, I just put the basic info and it popped up and I just got him signed up. So now I just go in under him just like this and log in. So I don't know why you guys aren't have being able to do it. You don't have to fill out it, only if it shows like an asterisk. You don't have to fill everything out. You know,
what about the IATA number? Because it doesn't have an asterisk there, but should that be put there?
I put it anyway, because again, you know, you want to make
That's
sure.
that's
they-
the only thing I'm putting in.
Yeah,
Email address is already registered. No, it.
so again, just so you guys know, the new calendar's going out. Please be sure to go in, you know, when you get it, and register for these ahead of time if possible. Okay, so as you see here, we're doing the Mexican Caribbean on the 6th. So there's the link. You guys can get in and register ahead of time, so that way you're already in and ready. Orlando, we're doing Maldives, we're doing Australia, London, Kissimmee, Clea, California, and then we're finishing Norwegian tomorrow. Okay, guys? So that's our calendar for next month. We're doing a flyer. They will be posted because today is the last day of the month. It'll be posted tomorrow or tonight. Okay. But just wanted to share that with you. That's why we hand these out ahead of time, to make sure you guys get in, get registered, so we can get started on trainings. Okay. So let me know. Again, if you're new with us, again, don't worry. What we usually do is I will go through and read. Sometimes if it's too much, I may ask somebody else to jump in and help. Okay. And then at the, you know, usually either at the end of a program or at the end of the entire thing, we have a test. Okay. So here, become a specialist. You can become a bronze, a silver, a gold. Okay. So we're going to go through these modules together. Again, we take the test. A lot of people will start a, what do you call it? I can't talk. A binder or a folder on their desktop, because a lot of times you'll get like here fact sheets and stuff that you'll be able to pull up and use. Like if you're looking to do weddings and stuff, we just did a New Orleans. They have amazing wedding programs and stuff. So again, you can save that in that folder. Okay. So again, lots of great information on these programs. Besides the training, there's different links, events, and everything else. Okay. So again, besides learning, you're going to have so much more access, promotions. Let's see if it shows anything about, you know, the promotions, like again, Norwegian, when we finish that, we get another free cruise. Okay. So is everybody okay now? Did everybody get in? Is anybody having any trouble? Again, we want to make sure everybody's ready. And if anybody does jump in or has issues, just reach out in the chat. That's what we're all here for. We're all here to help everybody. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading, and then we'll start on the programs. Okay. So won't send me an email. Okay. Stacy, so what we do is we usually get started, and then depending, sometimes they're really quick. Sometimes, like with Princess, it took us 9 days to finish it. Okay. Usually we go for an hour to 2 hours. Sometimes, we've gone for 3 hours. Okay. So, again, you can jump off at any time. I have them recorded. As you see here, we will put it here under, right up here, New Zealand. We'll put the link here once we finish today, whether it's a part 1, a part 2, whatever, we'll finish it or not. And then again, it'll be posted here. As you see, this one is almost done loading on my YouTube channel. Okay, so you guys can see all the trainings on my YouTube channel also. There you go. I also have the presentation if you want to share the business. I have new agent orientations, etc. So make sure you guys get in and learn with us, okay? All right, so I'm going to sign in, log in, and let's see where we're at. Okay, so here I am. And again, if anybody's having any trouble getting in, hopefully if you could click on this, you should be here. And let's go ahead and get started. So, about the 100% Pure New Zealand Specialist Program. Kia ora. You're taking your first steps to become a 100% Pure New Zealand Specialist. Becoming a Bronze Specialist will unlock a range of great benefits that will increase as you progress through the program. Complete 10 modules to become a Bronze Specialist, okay? So that's 10. So imagine what we need to go through for Gold. Again, we'll probably do these together, but if you want to move on and keep going, after we finish today, feel free, okay? All right, so benefits of becoming a Bronze Specialist: you get a listing of newzealand.com, access to training and webinars, access to explore the New Zealand discount program. Who doesn't want discounts? All right, so launch modules, enter details of your training session, upload your evidence of your trip. Okay, so let's go ahead and launch the modules. Da, da, da. Okay. Okay, everybody here? Facebook. Okay. All right, let's get going. So, as you see, 19 items. So again, some may be short, some may be long. So we will find out, and then we'll get going. Okay. So visiting New Zealand, considering for all seasons. Okay. And just so you guys know, Christine picked this out. So if it's a long one, it's her fault. No. Just kidding, Christine. Christine is my buddy. She actually covers for me a lot when I go out of town and stuff. So she's amazing. Again, her and Sandy really helped me with this and figuring out which ones to do and the checklists and everything else. So I appreciate all you guys. All right. Why ain't I involved in the course? Oh my gosh, guys. Come on, launch this module. Okay. And again, I'm an agent just like you guys, so I'm nothing special. I just share my Zoom with you. All right, are we here? Is everybody here? Hi. At least my internet's working good, so that's good. Boy, yesterday was a terror. All right, so let's get started. New Zealand offers amazing experiences year-round. Okay, I just put it in here. Go ahead and click here. It's module 1. It's the first module. And it should take you here, my courses. Okay, so we're doing considerations for all seasons. Okay. But travelers usually choose to travel there during the peak summer months. Okay, this could be a test question. When do most people travel to New Zealand? December through February. Travelers who visit outside peak season or choose undiscovered locations to explore Yeah, it'll still let you guys through. It just did for me. Remember, be smarter than, the system, because they try to trick us. Also, guys, don't worry. Don't get frustrated. We'll wait for you when we get to the test. Right now, just get through, follow along, and listen. A lot of people will follow on their phone and take the test online with me, okay? Hello, Glenda, welcome. All right, so travelers who visit outside the peak season or choose undiscovered locations to explore will be glad they did. New Zealand has far more to offer than meets the eye. In this module, you'll explore New Zealand through all seasons, helping you to encourage clients to travel, whatever their budget and whatever the season. Okay, so let's click here to down here to get started. All right, appears a menu. Okay, so welcome, travel seasons, undiscovered New Zealand, visit shoulder, visit off-peak, meet the travelers, and test yourself. Okay, so this is what we're going over now. All right, and then what's this other one? Come on, go back, go back, go back. The other one's probably a map, I think. Yep, it's just a map. Okay, use this map to click on the regions, okay? All right, so let's go to the next screen. Travel seasons. New Zealand is a great travel destination year-round, but in each season, there are special considerations you should keep in mind. Click each season below to explore these considerations. So peak season. For most of New Zealand, summer is the peak season. Weather, hot and sunny days across most of the country, perfect for exploring or relaxing. School holidays, the longest school holiday begins just before Christmas and finishes in February. The mid-year break falls in the peak ski season. Experiences, from museums and theme parks to bush walks and beaches, many experiences are crowded. Most experiences should be booked in advance. Room rates are usually higher during the peak season, and bookings must be made in advance. Some undiscovered regions remain quiet during peak months. They're a great choice for a quiet holiday. Okay, and again, over in European area and stuff, vacations are considered holidays. So when you see holiday, that's their vacation. All right, so next, oops, let me go back. I think I have to click on now, shoulder. Shoulder seasons are a great time to visit New Zealand, March through May and September through November. The weather, autumn is warm and settled, perfect for most activities. Spring is cooler and wetter, but full of new life. School holidays, school breaks for 2 weeks in both April and October. Experiences remain open either side of peak season, and fewer visitors often mean a more personal and tranquil experience. And then accommodations, plenty of availability, and room rates are lower during shoulder season through the transition to peak prices comes just though the transition to peak prices come just before summer. All right, and then we have the off-peak, June through August. Winter is off-peak for most of New Zealand, with a few exceptions. Weather conditions vary across the country. Clear, crisp winter days, great for exploring, and though temperatures are cooler, the winterless north of the North Island remains mild. School holidays, they get 2 weeks off in the middle of July. Experiences, many outdoor experiences are even more spectacular off-peak, far less crowded. However, some experiences may close or be hard to access. And then the accommodation room rates are lower, and travelers will have their pick of rooms. Ski fields, nearby towns like Queenstown, Wanaka, and Taupo enjoy peak travel, while the rest of New Zealand is off-peak. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, undiscovered New Zealand. Step away from the main tourist areas for a holiday experience that's uniquely New Zealand. Whether peak, off-peak, or shoulder, there are hidden gems around the country waiting to be discovered. Click on the icons to explore some hidden gems. Also, self-drive is a great way to get away from crowds and explore the undiscovered New Zealand, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, so here's a gem. Again, great words. Wapoya Korea Forest. Walk amongst giants in this winterless north. This ancient forest is home to the oldest kauri tree in the world, estimated to be 3,000 years old. Best time to visit, shoulder and off-peak season to avoid crowds, okay? So that's that. Let's check this one. Talaga Bay Wharf. This is no ordinary pier. Wander to the end of the 660-meter wharf, take a deep breath of sea air, and be one of the first people to see the sunrise. Best time to visit? Anytime. All right, then you have the bridge to nowhere, Wanganu. This bridge is in the middle of lush native bush with no road either side, no towns nearby. Travelers can get here on foot, bicycle, or jet boat, followed by an easy 40-minute bushwalk. Best time to visit, October through April, okay? All right, next. Food culture, Wellington is a treat for hungry travelers. Explore laneways full of artisan food producers or spend the afternoon trying a range of cafes around town. Best time to visit, anytime. All right, over here, West Coast Lake Matheson. Take an easy 90-minute walk through ancient native forests at the edge of Lake Matheson for picture-perfect reflections of New Zealand's highest peaks. Araki, Mount Cook, and Mount Tasman. You can choose a 30-minute wheelchair accessible option anytime, okay? All right. Mckenzie Dark Sky Reserve. How cool is that? New Zealand is home to the darkest skies in the world. Did you guys know that? See, learned something new. Including 4,300 square kilometers in the International Dark Sky Reserve. Prepare to be dazzled. Best time to visit, anytime. Wataki Steampunk HQ. Aramaru is the steampunk capital of New Zealand and is the Victorian precinct. You'll find Steampunk HQ quirky, crazy, unlike anything else in New Zealand. Best time to visit, anytime. And then two more. Southland, Southern Scenic Route. Discover native forest, glacier-formed fjords, rugged coastal views, and wildlife, including penguins and seals. This wonderful 603-mile driving journey is a must-see. Any time to visit, but take care driving in winter weather. And that's one we just did. Okay, and then this one here. Southland Stewart Island. Stewart Island is 85% national park with wetlands, rainforests, mountain ranges. Be sure to visit the beaches where you can meet native birds like the Stewart Island brown kiwi and Stewart Island weka. Best time to visit, anytime, okay? So very good to know, a bunch of different places to make sure they see. All right, visit the shoulder. Summer is often the most popular travel option, but visiting New Zealand during its shoulder season means seeing the country, especially in natural attractions, in a whole new light. Often they're even more breathtaking. Click the postcard to discover why you should consider visiting New Zealand in the shoulder seasons. Not too hot, not too cold, the weather's just right, okay? Next one. Discover New Zealand without the crowds. Yes, always a good thing. And then last, lower rates, more options. Okay, so again, good ideas. I'm in the New Zealand training site, but I'm not seeing what you're seeing. Says I'm not registered. All right, if somebody could help Kristen, that would be great. Kristen, you should be able to just click on that and it should still take you to where we're at here. A lot of times it may say you're not registered, or if you've already registered, just click and keep moving forward, but we'll have somebody help you. Again, I'm just reading, guys, so don't worry. We will wait for you when we get to the test. All right. So visit off-peak. Visiting New Zealand during off-peak months is just as good as peak travel. In some ways, it's even better. However, there are some challenges you need to be prepared for. Again, Kristen, go ahead and click that link. Hopefully that'll take you to it. If not, let us know what error you're getting. But you should be able to just click, and you don't, when you register, guys, you don't have to put everything, okay? Only a few things, IATN number, Archer Travel, and your information. All right, so click the images to see the benefits and challenges. All right, so Off-peak, it's still open. Most operators throughout New Zealand are open for business during off-peak months. They don't let the weather close them down. Exceptions, a few businesses close or have shorter business hours on off-peak season. Cellar doors are one example, and some outdoor activities may be limited due to weather conditions. Call ahead to make sure these activities are available. More to spend, accommodation rates and some experiences are cheaper off-peak. So a traveler's budget can stretch further. You can suggest they take a longer holiday or indulge in some luxury along the way. Exceptions, ski fields and surrounding towns enjoy peak travel and will be more expensive at this time. And then the last, fewer crowds. New Zealand is less crowded during off-peak season. Travelers can enjoy attractions without waiting in long lines. Accommodations can be secured closer to the travel date. Many restaurants don't need to be booked in advance. Exceptions, ski areas like Ruapahu, Queenston, and Wanaka enjoy peak ski season while the rest of New Zealand is off peak. Book those areas early, okay? So if you have skiers, again, book early so they don't sell out. All right. Meet the travelers. These travelers all want to visit New Zealand. For each traveler, you need to compare the travel suggestions and choose the right region. Okay, so we're going to kind of do a little test. Then you can see what they say about the holiday on social media. Try to spread the holidays throughout the year if you can. Click on each traveler to meet them and book their holiday. Okay, so book year-round travel to collect all four. All right. So give us sun. We just saw pictures of our friend's summer holiday in New Zealand, and we want to go to sun, beaches, bushwalks, and a proper Kiwi road trip. Here are some popular beach destinations. Click each region to view the suggestions. All right. So Auckland, choose this region, change the date, see another location. So the highlights, festivals, events throughout peak season, including Chinese New Year. Away from the busy city, the West Coast offers superb black sand beaches, idyllic Waikiki Island, 40 minutes from Auckland by ferry. The challenges are crowds, especially during school holidays, limited availability in accommodation and higher room rates. All right, so choose this region, change the date, or see another location. Okay, so let's see how we do this. All right, so again, we just saw the pictures of our friends and we want to go to, they want sunny beaches. So again, we need to find a good place to send them for sunny beaches, bushwalks and stuff, okay? So let's look over here. Walks, beaches, water sports, thriving creative arts scene, New Zealand craft beer, accommodation heavily booked or full over peak seasons, reduced transport, and some accommodation closures. I'm going to just try something. So let's choose the region. Roads and beaches are busy in peak season. It seems like everyone in New Zealand is on a holiday in February. No idea it would be this busy. A lot of beaches were crowded. We met a family at the campground who explained that the school holidays finished next week. If our travel agent had told us, we would have changed our travel dates and came back while it's still warm and all the kids are at school. All right, so that was the incorrect one. Okay, so I didn't do very good on my person. Okay, so all right, I don't know if you guys have did this too, but just trying to figure this out.
Marty, how are you going back? How are you going back?
I wanted to know that too, because when I hit the
Yeah,
X out, like it'll take me to the beginning.
Yeah, me too.
I think I'm just doing my back arrow here, maybe. Okay,
no, because it takes you back to the beginning.
Okay,
yeah,
now
that's
look,
where I was at, and then it'll actually launch and start from
Where you left.
Yeah.
All right, so I chose the region on this one, so I need to change the date. So let's see.
Oh my God.
April, okay, meet the next traveler. Okay, so keep exploring or meet the next traveler. Okay, yeah, couldn't go back. Click on next explore. Okay, keep exploring then. Okay, we thought this summer New Zealand it's just as good as this summer. Okay.
What is going on?
All right, so
I'm still confused.
I know some of these are kind of, so you go here, you can either change the date, see another location, and it'll take you back there. So you can change the date. Okay, so these guys, again, let's look at the Meet the Traveler. They want to go, it doesn't, the summer holiday. Okay, we saw pictures of summer holiday want to go to. So when would the best time go for a summer holiday? What's the summertime in New Zealand? Anybody remember? I guess I got that right or something. I don't know.
It's April.
April. Okay, thank you. So again, some of these are kind of weird trying to figure things out. Okay, delicious holiday. We'd like to eat our way around New Zealand. Our ideal holiday includes fresh food at the source, world famous wine. We'll cycle between all the eating, so we'll need good weather when we go. All right, so click the choose the best time of the year. So they want to eat their way through and they want to cycle. So you said April, probably?
Well, April's their like summertime.
Okay, what's fall then? Probably June and August?
September, I think September and November.
Okay. So let's keep exploring. All right, food festival. See how good you are? Okay. So right here, what an amazing trip. We've eaten so much. Our travel agent is a genius. Very good. This is a perfect time of the year. I know, Carol, it's kind of confusing. Okay, just play around. Just click keep exploring or meet the next traveler and we'll get there. All right, so this one we did good. They wanted to eat and they wanted to cycle. So we picked the right time to go. Thank you very much. Now we're going to go to meet the next traveler. These travelers all want to visit. Okay, so let's look at a family. We're traveling to South Island for a friend's wedding in the winter. Okay, winter. We'd like to explore a couple weeks, see some history as well as nature and wildlife. Click on some popular travel destinations for wildlife for the region. All right, so the winter. All right, so that's history. They wanted to see about history, right? What's this? Delicious crayfish, whales, and dolphins during the winter, June through August, activities and accommodations. Okay. So again, they're going for a wedding in winter. Okay. So what was the winter? Booked in the June through August. Okay. So we're going to change the date to June, through August. Okay, so that's right. Okay. So I would probably say stargazing, winter school, accommodations. Okay. All right, we've traveled around. Our travel agent was right. Bring a warm jacket, travel off peak. So winter in New Zealand. So we got it during the winter. They're going to the wedding. They're seeing the dolphins and stuff. And their travel agent advised them to bring a jacket. So
now 1 minute, Marnie. So which one was it again?
So the family one, I picked the July dates. And we picked where'd we go? Here, and I said, choose this region, and it said you're good.
Oh,
Now I'm gonna go to the next one. I know it's kind of weird, guys. So again, I apologize. Again, a lot of them aren't this difficult. All right, so the last one that we're doing, visiting friends in Auckland.
Only got 2.
Okay, we'll get you back there. Friends in Auckland for Christmas, and then we'd really like to get away for the city and experience the culture. Okay, so Auckland for Christmas. Okay, great time to visit, peak season, March through May, February. Okay, these are walks. They want to visit Auckland and get away from the city and experience culture. Cultural, okay, so this is good. The geothermal baths. All right, good, Carol, congratulations. Room rates are high. Okay, let's choose this and see. This region is really busy and the accommodation's expensive. So that one's not gonna work good. So we're gonna click out of that. Let's try this one. New Zealand accommodations. Crowds at popular located. Okay. Oops. And what was the last one here? By boat, advanced bookings can be very crowded over Christmas, and they don't want that, right? Oops.
It was the first one that you picked. I don't know what region that was, but
This one. This one.
Jesus.
it's that one.
The Maori.
Yeah. Okay. Hidden gems, Maori culture. Okay. All right. Meet the next traveler. I think we got them all, right? Can we move on? So
Next
again,
one
just,
is even more difficult.
Yeah,
okay.
no, I couldn't even move on because I couldn't figure out where you was clicking. You was going so fast, Marnie.
All
So
right,
I
just
don't know
click,
where you was
click
clicking.
here, just click here, and what I would do is just click on it, and then just click next, and have it, choose this region, and then it'll tell you yes or no, or keep exploring. So,
All right, I'll try.
again, you're not getting graded on this. This isn't getting you your certificate. Just get these 4 filled out, and then we can move on. And at the test, again, that's why
No,
we do
thank
this
you.
together for the test.
Well, first of all, I thought you was asking me, do I want something to eat?
Yeah,
I
Paula,
do.
we
What
want
we
something to
eating?
eat.
What we eating?
We
We're-
already have some hash
We're
browns and
hungry.
bacon. Okay, I'll fix y'all
I was
some.
hungry yesterday.
All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and, okay. So again, guys, don't worry. Just click through that. We'll get through this. Okay. So this one here, how well do you understand the highlights and challenges of traveling? Okay, not very well. Okay, this kind of confusing. We can't even get through a training on this. Can you suggest different destinations for travelers who didn't like their last holiday? You'll need to score 85% to pass this module. Okay, great. All right, hold on. Hi there. Check this video out. It's on how to make daily commissions, and definitely a way to make money right away. So share with your husband. Sorry. Okay. All right. Click the circles. Which of these challenges are travelers likely to experience during peak season in New Zealand? So peak season, crowded, right? Sell your families on school holidays. Is that it? Any other one, do you think?
The first one, low or no accommodation
Thank
availability.
you. That's true. Okay, thank you. That is correct. All right, guys. So let me know that everybody's here because we don't want to move on. We want to make sure you get these. So it's low or no accommodation, crowds at popular experiences, and family on holiday, on school holiday. Okay, everybody good? All right, Lisa, what's on your page? Go ahead and unmute yourself. Again, we don't want to move forward until everybody's here. Hi there. When you make a logo, remember you want to brand yourself. So on step 3 of our training website, that teaches you how to brand yourself. Yes, we're with Archer Travel, but you want to be known as your own business. Erin's Amazing Vacations. Sorry.
Okay,
guys.
Marty.
Yes.
Okay, it says test yourself, but it's showing the 2 sections of New Zealand with like 3 round circles, and it says check your answer.
So maybe you moved on. Let me go to the next one and see. Okay, so this is the first part. We clicked this one. Is this where you're at?
Yeah, it won't let me go backwards.
All right, so I'm gonna go here. All right, so just follow along now. Oh, hold on, let me see. Click the island at the top. Thank you. Yeah, it won't let me do that either. Which of these regions, yeah, I don't know, because I think it won't take me back. See. We'll make sure we get your question answered. Okay, so don't move forward from that yet. If somebody wants to put in there the answers to the other ones we just did, it was the 3. Oh, here it is. Okay, so low crowds and families. Go ahead and put that in the chat box, somebody, so that way they know for that first check, first answer, okay? All right, and then we're moving from the top to the bottom. So number 2. Which of these regions enjoy peak ski season while most of New Zealand is off peak?
Queenstown.
Wasn't it this one, and was it this one? Was it those 3? Yes. All right, Ruapa, Queenston, and Wanaka. Okay. Next, number 3. Spring and autumn are both shoulder seasons. Match the benefits and highlights that travelers could expect in each season. So drag the descriptions. Okay, great skiing following peak season. Okay, do you guys remember when peak season was?
March or September through November.
Okay, so great skis following. So that's following. Calm weather, almost as
Is it
warm as.
December through February?
Okay.
Because
so
that's what
maybe
I had
here.
for peak season.
Yeah, December through February is peak.
All right, so that March and May then would be great skiing following peak, right? Fewer crowds. So a peak season, that's before peak season, right? Or could it be both? Before and after, right? Lower accommodations. Could be both too, right? When is the harvest and when are the animals born? Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm just guessing.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, that's incorrect. Okay.
Usually in the spring, the animals are born.
Okay, which spring in New Zealand?
If December through February is summer.
Then it'd be September, right? So the farm animals.
Yeah, September through November, I would think.
Oh, is it not letting me do over?
It won't
Okay.
let you do it over.
No, all right.
No.
So I was thinking wine and harvest. Okay, so I screwed up on that one. Sorry, guys. Did anybody get it right?
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
No, and I can't get the answers because you've already gone past it.
Well, mine was wrong.
I know, but
Oh,
oh well, whatever.
all right. Number 4. New Zealand school holidays are dispersed throughout the year with at least 2 weeks in each season. I think that's true.
True.
It is true. Thank you.
Gosh, I got that wrong too.
All right.
5.
I visited Queenstown for business before, but this time my wife and I are traveling on a budget. When can we go to get the best rates and stretch our travel budget? Either
Off
shoulder,
peak.
off peak. Incorrect. I would say it's probably either. But I got it wrong. So I would say either, guys. Before or after peak.
It's either.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
a little bit
either.
behind you guys.
Okay. All right, number 6. There are some exceptions, but when does each travel season generally fall in New Zealand? Remember, there are 2 shoulder seasons. Drag the seasons. All right, so peak we said was
December through February.
all right. Off peak. No, off peak would be, because this is a shoulder, so the shoulder would be here, right? And here, February, March, there, and then off peak, right?
Oh my God, hold on. Which is March and May?
March is a shoulder, I think, because again, if peak is December, you have the shoulders on each side of peak, right?
Yeah, shoulder, peak, off peak. I just got it right.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Don't go past it, please.
Why, I've already missed a bunch.
Off-peak, okay, Jesus, this is ridiculous. That's off-peak, okay.
Shoulder, peak, off peak.
Is it right?
Correct,
You guys-
yes,
you're right?
that's correct, okay.
Okay.
Yay!
Man, this is like life and death.
Well, I can tell you one thing, we're definitely not gonna finish this today.
I know. I have to do a presentation at 12, guys, so I do definitely have to get off on a
Who do
break.
we blame for New Zealand?
Christine! No,
Hey, I didn't know it was gonna be brutal.
I know. Again, guys, some of them we get in, we did 2 in like 40 minutes, so you never know. And then that's what's the fun part about it. But guys, can you imagine doing this on your own? It's like, oh, I give up, So at least we're trying to help each other. All right, next one. We're traveling in the summer and want to camp near the beach. We've heard it can be very busy at beaches in summer. Can you suggest a place where the beaches will be quieter? All right, is it Nelson, Eastland, or Coromandel?
Armando.
That is incorrect. All right, so you guys have 50-50.
Eastland or Nelson?
Let
It's
us know.
Eastland because I picked Nelson and that was wrong too. So it's Eastland.
Correct,
Yes.
it's Auckland.
Eastland.
Yep, it's Eastland. Obviously, Hobbit is hiding somewhere.
I'm sorry, guys.
No worries.
I won't suggest anything else ever again.
No, I love you. You're doing great. So thank you. All right, let's see the next one. We love wine, especially like touring the vineyards, tasting grapes, seeing the process. We visited New Zealand in the winter. It wasn't right time for those. We want to go back during the harvest. When should we go? All right, so that other question had a harvest also. So
Autumn.
Jasmine, right away,
Autumn.
saying September.
Autumn, it's autumn.
Autumn, it's autumn. There we go. Autumn for the harvest. So remember that. Autumn, harvest, Halloween, all that stuff. Okay.
Never forget.
All right, almost done. Which of these statements is true of traveling to New Zealand off-peak? Okay. Some wineries close their cellar doors. I know that. Some have shorter hours and some can be canceled. I would say all 3 of those. What do you guys think?
Wait a minute, which 3? Hold on.
Wineries are closed their
businesses
cellar.
have shorter
Okay.
hours.
All right.
All businesses don't have shorter
That's
hours.
Don't push it. That's incorrect. I hit it thinking that we were right, and it says it's incorrect.
I bet it's some businesses, not all. I bet, see, they trick you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, I bet it's some wineries, some, they should say some businesses. See how mean they are? They're so mean.
Some wineries.
Oh, what's the right one?
I think it's a 2 some.
It is the 2 sums.
Yeah, waited.
Oh
Ken.
my gosh. All right, guys. See, they trick you. That's no fair. All right, number 10, last one. Coming for a holiday in July with my elderly parents who really need warm weather. I know it's winter, but our travel dates are flexible. Could you suggest a part of the country that might be warm?
Northland.
Correct. Thank you. All right, let's see if I pass. Probably not. All right, let's hear. Pass. Where's another one? I thought we did them all. Oh. Good try. You didn't pass. Click on the topic menu to clear your score and try the access again. All right.
Oh my gosh, I got 80% and didn't pass.
Yeah, you have to have 85.
Ugh.
I got well done.
You passed.
Oh, good.
That's why you guys let me fail first, and then we get the answers. All right. Oh my gosh. All right, let me try to get in and do it really quick so I can pass. Go to course.
Well, I put some of the answers in the chat, so we could just like breeze through that.
Right. That's what I'm going to do really quick. So make sure I get them right. Okay, guys. All right, so just go through again. All right, here we go.
Oh, you're
Number
so good.
one, low crowd and family, right?
It's gonna take me a minute because it said the content has ended. You may close the window and I have a empty screen.
Okay,
And
no
that's
worries.
what I
We'll wait
got
for you.
too.
We'll wait for you.
Thank you.
Now I got page not found.
Okay, this
Oh.
one, does anybody know the answers to this one? We know harvest is in August, right?
You don't have
So,
to take those tests. Oh, you're on that one.
yeah. September,
Okay, so number one again was what?
it's
I'm
up
not as
here.
fast as you
Sorry,
guys. You guys
it's
are
up here. Roper, answers to number two. Okay, number one is low crowd or low crowds and families.
Oh, it's all three of them.
Yeah.
Okay, and then number two.
Number two, Rapuha, Queenston, and Wanaka.
Okay, and then number three.
True. What is it?
Number three was the
That's it.
benefit, spring, autumn, shoulder season, so on and so forth. That's where you're at now.
Oh, okay, I don't know. So
Okay.
the
So
harvest, isn't that August, right?
Yeah, but that's not their fall season. It's March. The harvest is February and April in New Zealand.
Okay, so,
So it'd be March to May.
Oh my God.
okay, calm weather. Both?
season, yeah, shoulder, I think.
Farm animals born and birds hatching.
Shoulder. I'm thinking. I don't know.
Spring and autumn are both shoulder. Okay. Great skiing. When is the skiing season?
Well, it says following peak season.
Following peak season. Okay, so when is peak season?
In the winter.
December to February is peak.
Okay, lower accommodation rates. That would probably be shoulder, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? What's September through November? God, this is hard.
Wouldn't that be like our spring or the fall?
So
Wait a-
that would be their
hold on.
spring. Well,
So that'd be farm animals.
wait a minute. If you don't even waste your time with this one, whatever you get wrong, if you pass all the other ones, you won't have to worry about this one.
That's exactly what I said. Mine was wrong, and I said I'll just wait till y'all get to the next question, and then I'll put mine in. You won't worry about that one. That was tough.
That was the
Yeah,
only
okay.
one that I got wrong.
But they just say that we generally think of springtime, like February through May, as the ideal calving season. But because forage is regrowing as sunlight and temperatures increase and can provide adequate nutrition to the cow, I guess it offsets New Zealand cow raising. So you have more of an issue with what's growing outside versus what's preferred.
Marnie, you going so fast. Slow down a second. What was the first one was true? The test true?
Number 4 is true. Number 5 is either. Number 6 is shoulder, peak, and off peak. Only because I wrote it.
Okay, wait a minute.
They're
Okay,
right here
wait.
in the chat box. If you want to look in the chat box, they're right there in the
Okay.
chat box. That was the only.
I'm
the one-
looking right now. but I didn't get the last answer on the last question. I thought you guys were keeping fewer crowds hanging there. So what was the answer for that one?
We
don't know.
We don't know. We just
No, we
skipped
got
it.
it
We
wrong.
figure we're gonna get it wrong anyway.
Oh man. So what happens when you skip it?
Because we can miss at least one or two.
Just put something anywhere to fill up the boxes, and that
Right.
way then you'll
We
get
can
it
only
wrong.
miss one.
Right, and it still works if you miss one.
It's not letting me go forward unless I answer the question.
Well, just
put them,
answer it.
put them
Yeah, and
anywhere.
get it-
Put the
yeah,
answers
put it
anywhere.
anywhere.
Get it wrong.
Right.
Okay.
Because we're gonna get the other ones all right.
Okay. So number 4 is true. Number 5. Either shoulder season.
Yeah, number 5 is either.
What she has on her screen is correct. Shoulder,
Okay.
shoulder, peak, and off peak.
Shoulder, shoulder.
Head, tail, nose. What is it? What's the
Shoulders.
Shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Sorry.
Okay, I'm on 7.
We good? All right.
Yeah.
Everybody good? Let's move on.
7.
That was
7
Eastland.
Yep.
Okay, 7 is Eastland.
Yep.
There we go. And 8 is
Autumn.
Autumn, my daughter's name. And number 9, some and some, gum gum, yum yum. No, I'm still drinking my coffee. Okay, don't tease me now.
You're having too much fun.
Right, and this one, which one was correct on this one?
I think you got this one wrong. Oh, was it Northland?
I think it was Northland, but
Northland. Yeah, it was
Northland. That's right. Perfect. Yes. Ding, 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 ding,
Yay!
ding. Did we pass?
Yes.
Well done.
Yay. All right. Click here to close the module. Getting here. Okay. So these are different routes on how to get there. Okay. Flights. You're not going to remember that. Wow.
Trying
if
to
you-
figure out
if
how
you
to get
close-
back to it all.
Well, I didn't pass again, it said.
You didn't pass again? Okay, we'll go back again and we'll read the answers to you because we got them right there in the chat box. So we'll make sure you get in.
All right, good, thank you.
You're welcome. So just all the answers are right here. Let us know if you can't see and we'll make sure to help you.
This is brutal. This is worse. This is worse than Princess.
I know.
I have no idea where we're at.
I know.
I'm trying
So
to get back to, I took the test, I'm trying to get back to my dashboard.
You
and
gotta
see
go
what
back.
that
You
is.
just gotta go back. Actually, you gotta go back and hit
you gotta
module.
go back, go back. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
go
And that was
back.
the first module? And we have 19 on this one? Wow. Yeah, we'll be doing this till next year.
I don't wanna do it.
I was just gonna say that.
Wow. Sorry, guys.
I'm
So,
sorry.
but
You have
see,
to complete all of those.
How
to
do you
a
get to that?
certificate?
How do you get to that
God.
fine where you're at right now, Marty? How do you get there? Because I got
I-
out of this.
I went back to the main page. Here, I'll put it
Yeah.
in there, right here, copy. Just click here and then go down here to launch modules.
Ugh,
Woo!
my dashboard.
I need some wine.
Okay. How do I get out of? How do I get
It's
out
too
of that?
early for
I mean, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. What time is it in New Zealand?
Yeah, really. I think it is there. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm beginning to not like New Zealand.
Don't touch.
Boy, guys, yeah. So
Well, mine
sorry.
says I'm not enrolled in the next course, so it just let me take the first course and that's it.
All right, let's see. You are not enrolled. Okay, click go to course. It's telling me the same thing. Let's see what it
Are
does.
in the next one?
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Oh, there's launch mode. Okay. Jeez.
I'm gonna need a glass of wine before we start the next one.
See, okay, so yeah, it says you're not eligible, but if you click on it, it will take you in there, guys.
What do you
All right,
mean?
so looks like we'll try one more and maybe call it a day
Really?
after. This is kind of, I know. Geez,
So they're telling you
sorry.
you can't sign in, but they'll let you anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait till you get to the next page, or no. Wait,
Is it saying take the quiz?
Jasmine, we don't get the certificate until we finish all the modules, and then you'll get your bronze or whatever. So we have
Oh my
19
God.
modules.
How many
Before-
modules do we have to complete?
Well, it shows 19. I don't know. It didn't say. Usually it'll say you have to
19.
complete 5 or something.
We better get a whole free trip to New Zealand.
I know.
Not discount, a whole free trip.
This is crazy. All right, so now we're doing backpackers.
Now quick start
Okay.
and wait till you see what happens. What's the first thing?
Take the quiz.
Wait a minute, on that said silver, so we haven't done all the bronze ones. Why did they put a silver up there with the bronze?
Where's that at? Where does it say silver?
When we first clicked on it, it said something about this is what you need for the silver. It says, we do not recommend you view this module. Okay, where is it? I thought somewhere it said something about you need it for silver.
Yeah, because I'm here bronze and I'm here at the backpack. Backpack. Can you tell I have kids? Dora. Sorry. All right, I just put the link in there again.
Clicking on types of backpacker first?
Yes, we're on the backpacker. If you're launching for the first
but there's
time,
a
it may
button that
take a
says
minute.
types of backpacker.
Yeah. So we're going to launch this module, the backpacker destination. Yes, we're going to resume. And we're going to take a quiz. And then an assessment. Maybe this one is a quick one. Let's just see. All right. In this module, you'll learn some things that make New Zealand a great destination for backpackers. We'll help you identify some backpacker personalities, type of experiences would interest them. Your backpacker journey through spectacular New Zealand starts here. Choose your adventure. All right. Type of backpack. Want to know more about what your clients enjoy about backpacking? Answer these questions to find your backpacker. All right. Who do you travel with?
I don't backpack.
I'd say with a spouse or family.
You never
member.
backpack by yourself.
Yeah.
Always with a friend.
Good advice or Wi-Fi? I trust good advice. I need Wi-Fi. Which one would you think a backpacker? Good advice? Because they're out in the wilderness. I don't think they really care about Wi-Fi, right? But to be safe, they need Wi-Fi, right?
Yep.
All right, we'll just put the Wi-Fi. What luggage do you prefer? Well, if it's a backpacker, they're going to need a backpack. What food would you prefer?
Local cuisine.
Local cuisine. Yeah, you're experiencing. How long do you plan to travel?
Till I find Bilbo Baggins.
I would probably say for backpacker up to 2 months.
Yeah.
That sounds
Holy
good.
cow, that's a lot.
Do you plan to work while in New Zealand?
No.
No, we don't want to work.
And what is your vision of the perfect day? All right, a day on a chartered boat, an authentic, unique culture, adrenaline-filled skydive, spending the day touring the wineries, organized day of Wellington, best spots.
Touring the wineries.
I'm here for the wineries.
All
I
right.
want to get drunk.
All right, so the couple, you got the menu here, learn more. So let's look
Holy
at the menu. So you have a spiritual, these are type flash packer. So a spiritual traveler. Okay.
What if you're a flash quick spiritual packer?
Let's look. Let's learn more. A flash,
You need to pray for a couple of-
packer.
I'm out of here.
That sounds kind of a weird. I'm a flash packer.
Jeez.
That sounds wrong.
I want to go with you.
All right. So the flight, hold on, let's go to the beginning. Let's go back. Back to menu. All right. Oops, types of backpack. Okay, so here we are. So the selection will help you discover the types of people that might backpack and a bit about what they prefer. So you have the spiritual one, okay? So to learn more, the spiritual traveler wants a meaningful and authentic experience when they visit New Zealand. They're willing to forego material possessions in favor of connecting with nature and finding their inner peace. They do, however, have a good phone, so internet, that they can take photos and record and notes of their travels. They enjoy hiking, swimming, and being one with nature. Spiritual traveler wants to explore and feel the culture and history of our country. They want to experience New Zealand's unique Maori culture, sample the cuisine, hear the stories behind our places, people, and activities. They want to explore our traditions, find out what it really means to be Kiwi. The freedom of living out of back of a van appeals to the spiritual traveler as they can travel the country at their own pace. They're most likely to spend 2 to 6 months. Okay, guys, that's your spiritual one on their journey. Spiritual travelers will want to know where to find the best homestay experiences, local craft and farmer markets to visit, where they will find the magical mushrooms. No, just kidding. Magical nature experiences.
We'll never get out of there.
What scenic walking tracks to visit, how to soak in as much Maori culture and history as possible, and the best camper van rental options. All right, take the trip. Oops, oh my gosh, does it take you all over? Click to find out more. All right, New Zealand's epic landscape scenery is what backpackers are imagining when planning their trip to New Zealand. So make sure you talk to them about ways to incorporate this, whether it's near the coast, following the rivers and lakes, or within the mountain valleys. There's something for everyone. Near the coast, following rivers. Again, I probably jumped over, so we may have to go back. Near the coast, following rivers and lakes within mountain valleys, one of the best ways to experience New Zealand's landscape is to walk it. And then every backpacker should have a good pair of walking boots so they can explore the tracks all around the country. Short walks of 30 minutes to 3 hours suit all levels of experience and easily fit into travel itineraries. Download our short walk guides for more information. And then for something more adventurous, day hikes of 4 to 8 hours will reward your clients with spectacular views they can't get any other way. And then those with more time and experience may want to try the famous multi-day hikes, including New Zealand's iconic Great Walks, which will really get them off the beaten track. If they are unsure about camping, remember you can pre-book DOC huts on all the Great Walks. These provide shelter, water, and toilets. Some even provide cooking facilities. Then you have a tip here. Guided tours are available for people who want a more engaging hiking experience, but it's also easy to walk independently. Walking tracks can be found near major cities and towns all over the country. The DOC, which is the Department of Conservation offices, and eyesight visitor information centers have good information on walking in each region. All right, meet the wildlife. So backpackers are notorious for not wanting to spend money on creature comforts, but they do see the value in unique creature encounters. New Zealand is home to some fantastic wildlife, often only found here, and there are plenty of opportunities for close encounters. Make sure you include at least one wildlife encounter in your client's itinerary. Swim with fur seals in Kakora. Take a swim with Kakora's healthy population of playful seals on 2-hour guided snorkeling tour by boat. Oh, that would be fun, huh, guys? Look at that. How fun. You'd like that?
That would be better than hiking.
Yeah, exactly. And then I don't know if you saw my Facebook page, the guy swimming and the dolphins are jumping. That would be so fun. So swim with Hector dolphins in Akaroa. The South Island is home to the world's smallest and rarest dolphin, the Hector's dolphin. The only place to interact with them is Akara's harbor, about half an hour from Christchurch. Group numbers are limited to a maximum of 12 swimmers per tour. Wetsuits and snorkeling gear are provided. So again, make sure, let your clients know, book in advance since there's only 12 available per tour. Royal Albatross near Dunedin. Taiora Head has the world's only mainland Royal Albatross colony, and access is by an hour-long guided tour. Albatross are present throughout the year, but the best time to see them is December to March while the young are in the nest. Native birds in Zealandia, an eco sanctuary in the hills about 2 kilometers west of Wellington, with more than 30 native bird species living wild within the fenced valley, as well as NZ's little dinosaur, the tuatara. Zealandia also puts on night tours to see the little spotted kiwi. Look how cute. New Zealand is home to the world's smallest penguins, one of the rarest breeds in the world, little blue penguins. These tiny penguins are best seen just before dark in November and December at the Penguin Parade in Amaru, where viewing stands are set up either side of their nightly waddle route. Young-eyed penguins, hui-ho. This rare breed is found at Penguin Place in the Otago Peninsula, a reserve that protects their nesting sites, and though a system of hides allow for close-up viewings. Then you have key filming, a very popular activity. Kia filming in New Zealand is filming the clever Kia, the world's only alpine parrot. They are very intelligent and cheeky, most commonly found in Milford Sound and Arthur's Pass, but it's best to go with a tour to avoid damage to rental cars. Yeah, that's always a good idea. Okay, so wildlife in New Zealand, select each animal, find their place in New Zealand, click on the map of New Zealand to clear all wet. All right, so the whales are found there in the middle and up top. The dolphins are found in the middle, the seals down. Oh, their seals are pretty much all over, top, middle, and bottom. Okay. Maybe somebody could take a picture in case we have to take a test on this. Okay, and then there. The penguins down.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, just click in there. Albatross down here. The kiwis are all over the place. Wika, okay, right here in the middle, and the Kia. So the Kia is down there. Okay. All right, so you got that, guys?
Oh, God.
Take a picture. All right, experience unique geothermal.
Wow.
All right, so let's see. Check out a few examples of the unique natural landscapes, best volcanic experiences across New Zealand. New Zealand is a hotbed of geothermal activity, literally. In fact, it's located directly on the Pacific Rim of Fire, making for some pretty unique features, including an active marine volcano and the world's largest collection of supervolcanoes. Backpackers wanting amazing photos or ultimate adventure activities will love New Zealand's geothermal offerings. How beautiful is that? Kerosene Creek is a natural hot spring in the dense forest near Rotorua, worth a stop when visiting Waiotapu. Oh my God. All right, mud bath. Who wants to do that? After a long, make sure if you ever go to Cancun, guys, go to explore. Yeah, definitely mud bath is a lot of fun. All right, so after a long day of exploring, relax, soaking in mud pools in Rotorua or thermal springs in Hanmer Springs. All right. And then here your clients can dig their own hot pool in the sand at Hot Water Beach, Coromandel. All right, next, relax and unwind. What was that, Winter, that you shared? I can't open it.
Screenshot of the where the animals were.
Oh, cool. Thank you. You're so good. Thank you.
I'm trying.
All right. So relax and unwind. New Zealand has a bit of a reputation for full-on adventuring, hiking, and adrenaline activities. Sometimes your clients want a bit of me time. There's no better way to relax than spending a day at the beach, soaking in geothermal hot pools, or eating and drinking your way around the region. Okay, I want to do both. Can I do both? Click on the icons to learn more. Oh my God, too many icons.
There is.
Holy
All right.
icon.
Yeah.
Holy icon.
All right, so I'm just gonna click here, Cathedral Cove, Waikiki Island, Pia Beach, West Auckland. Oh my God, and like we're gonna remember all these.
Yeah, right.
The main
If you
beach.
just hit the next arrow, it'll take you to the next icons. Not that
Okay.
one.
Oh,
The big ones in the
there.
yep,
Oh.
that one.
Thank you. All right. So full of history, Hakita Beach, Hammer Springs, don't miss the mineral-filled waters, Sumner Beach, Christchurch, lie on the soft warm sand, explore the iconic cave rock, Springs hot pools, wine, and okay, remember the wine? No, just kidding. Metapora Bay in Northland, Pia Beach, and the island Newchum, Cathedral Cove, by boat, kayak, or walking, the main beach, Kerosene Creek, coffee and craft beer in Wellington. Okay, so lots of places to relax and unwind. Okay, let's see if we have a test on it. Experience a unique culture. Okay, so here's a video.
Play it.
Let's play it and see.
I want to dress up like that guy. Go hee hee. Go hee hee.
Looks like a bird sitting on his head.
You're funny.
Well, it does.
And none of those people are warriors. That boat will go very slow.
Waka waka.
It would probably be more beneficial for that entire group to learn how to play didgeridoo and just get hyperventilated. Then they could walk away saying, you know, I played an instrument from Australia.
Right.
And my buddy in Oklahoma makes didgeridoos out of lost fallen trees and specialty wood. Yeah, he sells them for like $2,000-$3,000 a piece.
Dang.
Cool.
Yep, it's very real. Yeah, in fact, if you listen to any of the original didgeridoo masters, like Paul Kent, I think their didgeridoo music is a combination of digital music and ancient music together, and it makes you feel like you're back in time, but yet you're coming forward into the techno. It's really weird, but it's cool.
Okay, sounds interesting. All right. Beautiful. New Zealand. All right, so New Zealand was home to the Maori people for hundreds of years before the first Europeans arrived. Backpackers enjoy meeting and interacting with Maori New Zealanders as they provide an authentic insight into the country, its people, and culture. New Zealanders are known for being friendly and welcoming, which comes from a Maori belief that your mana or reputation is enhanced by welcoming visitors and looking after them like they are part of your family, a concept known as manakatanga. Experiences range from walking tours through ancient forests to seaside meanders, wildlife encounters, hunting and fishing, dining, and art experiences, through to the classic cultural shows found in Rotorua. Show me. All right, so visit a mara, a complex of carved buildings and grounds that belongs to a particular iwi tribe. Be welcomed into a traditional Ranui carved meeting house. Parari, welcome ceremony. Be greeted with the traditional hongi, pressing noses in greetings. Make sure you don't have a cold, okay? Hongi, I'm hungry. Food cooked in the earth oven. That's kind of cool. Kapahaka, Maori performing group, generally consisting of song and dance. Okay. Whew. Okay, New Zealand on film. Slide to discover more about New Zealand. Okay, backpackers love to have fun when they are traveling, and thanks to New Zealand's golden plains, towering mountains, and enchanting valleys, it's essentially a living film set. With more than 150 film locations throughout the country, you can easily incorporate a few into your client's trip or book a guided trip to get a behind-the-scenes experience. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Okay, so what do we do? Slide, 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 slide. Okay, there we go. After Peter Jackson's monumental success with Lords of the Ring and The Hobbit, New Zealand was firmly on the map as the perfect film location. Your clients can join film tours all over the country. Most set locations will be free to access, but use these tips to better sell the regions. Okay. Am I doing something wrong? Did you guys see?
You have to click and drag it, and then you skip to other ones.
All right, so I click and drag, okay. The South Island is famous for several movies locations. Vertical Limit was filmed mainly in the Southern Alps in 2000. More recently, Mission Impossible 6 Fallout with Tom Cruise and Simon Pegg in 2018. Nearby, Otago was the backdrop for Wolverine in 2009. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe in 2005 also captured beautiful scenery from all over the South Island. All right, in the North Island, you can visit the set of Last Samurai, filming in Taranaki in 2003. This is not the usual backpacker route, but if your clients are looking for good surf and less crowds, it's well worth the visit. Perhaps most famously, Prince Caspian, The Chronicles of Narnia, was filmed at the stunning Cathedral Cove in Coromandel in 2008. Also, the 2004 American comedy Without a Paddle featured numerous set locations in Tapo, Rotorua, Wanganua, Wakati, Kato, and Wellington. Hey, Wellington, I can pronounce. And then after Peter Jackson's, okay, we read that one. Okay, am I done? Is that it? Perfect. All right, if your clients are big fans of the Tolkien stories, then here's some of the best spots for epic scenery from the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies. Click on each location to find out what was filmed there and use these tips to help your clients explore the regions. All right, so Matamata, step into the lush pastures of the Shire. On a 2-hour guided tour of the Hobbiton movie set, just 1 hour from Rotorua. For true fans, there's also an evening banquet tour 4 times a week that includes scrumptious feast at the Green Dragon Inn. Getting there, tours depart every half hour from the Shire's Rest Cafe. That looks like fun, guys, especially for people interested in that, like, you know, going in a little house and having the banquet. I'd love to do that.
Now we know where we'll find Bilbo.
Exactly. See?
Bilbo.
There you go.
Bilbo Baggett.
All right, so Tongaria National Park, Mortar and Hidden Bay. The entrance, the lowly mountain in The Hobbit. Fans will recognize Mount Nagaroho, an active stratovolcano in the heart of the park, as the infamous Mount Doom, the home of Dark Lord Sauron and his all-seeing eye. Getting there, keen hikers can tackle this popular day hike to enjoy stunning views, turquoise lakes, huge sense of achievement. Book transfers to and from the trail through, book transfers to and from the trail though, as it's not a loop track. All right, then you have Katoki Regional Park, Rivendell. The mystical wilderness of Kaitoki is perfect for tramping, camping, horse riding, and bike rides. Most of Rivendell was made up of CGI with the towering trees, calm river pools, cliffside greenery. It's clear to see why Peter Jackson chose Kaitoki to set the scene for Rivendell. Getting there, a short 45-minute drive from Wellington, just off the state highway. Then you have Puntangra Pinnacles, Path of the Dead. Rugged terrain of the Puntangra Pinnacles track set the scene of Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, as they sought the paths of the dead in The Return of the King. Getting there, the Puntangra Pinnacles track is located in the Arangi Forest Park, just an hour's drive from Martinborough or 2 from Wellington. Weta Cave, love that little guy, right? All right, Weta Cave, oops, sorry, just send a message. Okay, so thank you, back. All right, home to Weta Studios tours. Wellington gives your clients behind the scenes experience into sets, props, and costumes created for the big screen. Other movies like District 9, Avatar, Tintin were all managed by this studio. For a behind the scenes set tour, check out Thunderbird stage with a working miniature set. Parking can be hard to find near Weta Studio tours. Advise your clients leave plenty of time or recommend they join the guided transfer from Central Wellington. All right, and then Takakaka Hill, Chetwood Forest. These striking marble outcrops of Takataka Hill were the perfect backdrop for the hobbits and Aragorn Strider as they escape from Bree. Enjoy multi-day hikes on Abel Tasman coastal track through lush forests to white sandy shores and plenty of wildlife along the way. Getting there, 1 hour from Nelson or 2 from the ferry port of Picton to Matuka, the gateway to the national park. Book water taxis into the park or organize a cruise, walk and kayak combo for the best experience. Araki Mount Cook National Park, the Two Towers. One of the best ways to explore this location is on a 4-hour Hooker Valley track hike over swing bridges alongside glacier lakes with incredible views of Araki Mount Cook, New Zealand's tallest mountain. 30 minutes away is Lake Pukaki, a stunning turquoise lagoon where Lake Town was shot, a glacier-fed inlet, even more mesmerizing in real life without the dragon fire, replaced by the snow-capped peaks of the Southern Alps. Getting there, the Hooker Valley hike begins at the Visitor Center, 3 hours from Queenston. Milford Track, Fanghorn Forest, Fanghorn. Anyway, the remote wilderness of the Milford Sound was transferred into Fanghorn Forest during the Two Towers. The famous Milford Track that leads to Milford Sound is one of the most popular great walks. Many companies organize 1 to 5 day expeditions that include huts, ferries, other essentials. It is also open to freedom walkers, but we recommend only experienced hikers attempt this. Getting there, if you're on a short time, you can catch the intercity coach from Queenston, but it's recommended that you stay in Te Anau before and after. All right, next, 1 sec. Okay, Queenston, paint a picture for your clients where they can travel New Zealand's most scenic highway, visit the landscape inspired Peter Jackson's film locations, Lord of the Rings trilogy. Scenery, check. Film location, check. Breathtaking, check. Getting there, half a day, full day tours available. Mata Mata, Habitant, step into the lush pastures of the Shire, 2-hour guided tour. True fans experience. Okay, we read that. Okay, did I do them all? I did them all. Whew. Okay, that was a fun. All right, rafting from a quiet trip through forest wilderness or blackwater tubing in Watomo to a white-knuckled, wide-eyed journey down raging rapids, New Zealand has plenty of options. Trips range from a couple of hours up to 5 days. Your clients can raft all year round with a qualified guide, and all gear and special clothing is provided. Point either eager rafters towards the central North Island, Rotorua, Taupo, Bay of Plenty, and Hawke's Bay, or South Island, Christchurch, West Coast, and Queenston. Turn the compass to navigate. All right, so you have jet boating. Feel the power of the water as you jet boat a spectacular river close to Lake Taupo's thundering Hookah Falls, or negotiate 360-degree spins on one of the Queenston's spectacular rivers. Jet boats were first designed in New Zealand as a way of navigating the numerous shallow rivers. So there are plenty of places to try it. This is one experience that should be on everyone's list. Even the Duke and the Duchess of Cambridge gave it a go. Turn the compass, okay. Oops, did I go too far? Oh, there, okay. Bungee, New Zealand is the birthplace of bungee jumping. No backpacking itinerary is complete without it. Queenstown, Taupo, Auckland all offer opportunities to take the leap of faith or experience another adrenaline pumping activity like a swing or catapult. Skydiving, New Zealand's magnificent landscapes take on an extra dimension when free falling at 200 kilometers, 120 miles per hour. Most places will jump at 12,000 feet, but for something even more exhilarating, the highest free fall is 19,000 feet. Okay. All right. Did I hit them all? Have fun at the festival. Huh?
I'm definitely not strapping a rubber band to myself.
You're not gonna go skydiving with me?
No.
Come on, YOLO.
Nope.
You know, you gotta try it at least once. That'll
No,
be.
I'm not putting a rubber band on myself either.
All right, well, have fun at the festival then. Backpackers are generally aged between 18 and 29, ultimately looking to have fun. Nothing says fun more than huge crowds, live music, food stalls, great big party. New Zealand's main music festival is over this summer from December to February. And there are plenty of food and drink, art and culture festivals throughout the year as well. So most of it is December to February during their summer. Remember that, guys. All right. Click the icon. So homegrown, popular, longest running musical festival, St. Jerome's Laneway Festival, Northern Bass. When you get a chance, can you bring in those boxes? No rush. Thank you. All right, explore the Tapakakanga Regional Park. You have Rhythm and Vines, Rhythm and Alps, Nelson Art Festival, Bluff Oyster Festival, Wild Foods Festival, Napier Art Deco Festival, Amaru Victorian Feet, Marlborough Wine Festival, WOMAD, Queenston Winter Festival. Okay, you got all those, guys? I'm gonna test ya. Okay, next. Take the quiz, type of experiences. Okay, we did experiences, right? Getting around, make sure your clients have awesome backpack experience, helping them get around, stay in the best places and travel. All right, type of backpacker. We never did finish this. Do you want to go back to this, or do you want to just do getting around?
I just clicked on getting around.
Okay. I'll just click here just to make sure we get through these, just in case. So you can learn, if you get a backpacker, go in here and check it out, guys, so you can figure out which one to refer them to. Okay, you have the quick backpacker, the spiritual one, etc. Okay. All right, so let's do getting around. Make sure your clients have an awesome backpack experience by helping them get around, stay in the best places, and travel responsibly. So we all know backpackers are often on a budget looking for budget-friendly transport options. The decision often comes down to the amount of flexibility they have, whether they will be moving around frequently or spending time exploring regions gradually. The great news is that there are a lot of transport options available to your clients in New Zealand. So whether they want the flexibility to get around at their own pace or relax on a hassle-free organized itinerary, you'll be able to find something they will love. So turn the wheel. Next. More info. Okay. Self-drive, more info. Okay, so self-drive options. Backpackers love to experience the great New Zealand road trip by hiring a car or motorhome. Plenty of depots around the country to give your clients the flexibility to travel anywhere, anytime they like. If your clients are under 25, check for driving restrictions as they vary between companies. So here's the checklist: driving safely, book accommodations, easy underestimate drive times. So make sure you check the distance calculator, and then driving tips. Okay. All right, and then the other one was over here, getting around by bus. All right, public coaches. New Zealand's intercity network has regular departures between main towns and cities. Passes can be bought based on the hours of travel or itinerary. Guided coach trips. Explore New Zealand on a hassle-free guided tour. Transportation, accommodation, activities are pre-organized, and tour guides will help find amazing extras like the best bars in town while they travel. Kontiki, Top Deck, Haka Tours are just some of the youth operators running guided coach tours in New Zealand. Hop on, hop off buses. Buy a one-year pass that covers the places your clients want to visit. They can hop on, hop off when they like, making a fun, flexible way to see the best of New Zealand and make new friends. The Kiwi Experience and Stray have daily departures in summer. Check your winter timetables. All right, where to stay? Backpackers often visit for extended periods of time. Remember, 2 to 6 years, or 2 to 6 years, 2 to 6 months, or planning to save their money for experiences rather than creature comfort. So they are generally looking at more budget-friendly options. Whatever their budget, whether they want to travel alone with others, there are plenty of choices all across the country. Select the photo below to find out more. So they have camping available. Campsites are great for clients who want to be self-sufficient. 2 types: department conservation and private. Accommodations, Department of Conservation owns a variety of campsites offering basic accommodation facilities at a backpacker's price. Some have toilet facilities, picnic tables, and some have bench space and sinks to prepare meals. All right, you have the holiday parks, more comfortable than campsites. They cater for most people and budgets. Most have attractive landscape settings, often beside a beach or lake. The accommodations, they have allocated sites for tents, caravans, camper vans, and many other simple cabins, self-contained motel units, and backpack lodges. Facilities, clients can set up camp or park a camper van with a choice of powered or non-powered sites. Easy access to a shared kitchen bathroom facility is always a part of the deal. Tip: some holiday parks and campsites offer commission on prepaid passes, ideal for those wishing to pay site fees in advance of travel while retaining their freedom. Top 2 holiday parks and Kiwi holiday parks. Okay. All right, backpackers love to stay in hostels. They're cheap, fun, conveniently located, but it's also because it's a great way to meet other like-minded backpackers. If your clients are traveling on their own, they suggest staying in hostels, as this is the easiest way to meet people. Sleeping configuration is usually single-sex bunk beds or private rooms. Facilities are usually shared facilities: kitchen, toilets, showers, laundry, and lounge. Hostel chain space and nomads offer flexible passes, so your clients can prepay for a set number of nights in advance, and they can book as they go once they're in New Zealand. Has anybody here stayed in a hostel? my niece, that's all, she traveled all around Europe and stuff, staying in hostels. So cheap way to go, that's for sure. No privacy though, that's nothing. All right, and then you have motels.
Word hostel does not sound inviting.
Yeah, exactly.
A hostel is like sleeping with your family, but you don't know any of them.
Yeah.
Your other family. I toured Europe with a guitar and a harmonica, and I found out that people from other countries were more than willing to allow me to stay at their house, especially if they had a daughter or something like that. Because they're like, oh la la, he can play the guitar, whatever. But really all I did was I helped them around the house. I did a couple of chores. I played a couple of songs. They made me a meal. I passed out. I woke up. I took off the next morning, And so I found that hospitality is really the number one key to Europe, and being able to just try and find common ground with people is really the most funnest part of that whole experience. And then of course, writing songs along the way and making a historical trip out of your own trip,
Right.
But it's fun, and the hostels are there. I had a chance to go to one in Amsterdam, but I didn't do it because I had the opportunity to actually stay in the Little King Hotel, which is actually where I stayed, which was the room of the Dutch spy Mata Hari. So I could not pass that up. So I gotta stay there. So I was like, I'm staying there. And
fun.
There's so much history there. It's just, you can go anywhere and say I did this and that, and saw this and that, and you'd be like, yeah, you went to Europe. It's just packed with ancient stuff, So you're more than willing to run into people who are really nice, will help you out, will maybe even give you $1 or $2 for helping them do work. And then if you play music to them, then it's a mano mano. We didn't just give you something for nothing. You gave us entertainment. You did some stuff around the house, and then you took off. And I don't know, not everybody was like that, but a couple people, older people they were cool, So.
Yeah. How cool.
Yeah.
And did you keep in contact with them? I mean, do you, Facebook and stuff? Do you keep in contact with the people you stayed with, or people you met along the way and stuff? Or
well, that was like 20 years ago. Some of those people were pretty old back then. So I don't know if those people are going to be alive. I did stay in contact with one girl whose parents were high ups in Germany, like corporate kind of people, and she was actually a travel agent from Germany who took people on physical trips. She was basically the trip director, and so she would take 20 or 30 German passengers and travelers to the United States. And that's kind of how I met her, actually, was bartending in San Francisco. So you never know who you're going to meet, when, where. And she, I think, moved to South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. So I lost contact with her after she moved to South Africa. It's not like it's easy to call people there. But it was cool. Still a great experience. And that's what you have to live for the moment. You have to realize that sometimes these things are really what you're doing, kind of like a TV show where you're, the race or something like that. But your race is really what your memory is going to be able to capture, whatever you can draw or take pictures. I didn't have a cell phone at that time. I had just a notebook that I wrote in, and I drew pictures in and stuff. And so it was kind of like, I don't know, kind of like a old school style writing script, travel along kind of thing, So
right.
It was cool. I mean, it fills your spirit. It makes you probably a little bit closer to, I don't know, being a humble person, because you gotta work with so many people just to get through. There's so many miles to cover. So yeah, you're at the will of the road.
Oh, cool. Well, see, again, guys, you get to hear the different experiences. So that's pretty cool. So Christine, get ready. We're going to go do that next year. Okay. All right. Motels, affordable and tick all the boxes for budget conscious travelers on a road trip who maybe wants a few extra comforts. Motels are great for flash packers or people who are traveling in the groups and not specifically looking to meet new friends along the way. There's usually a variety of rooms to choose from. Basic studios, 3 bedrooms, suitable for a group of travelers. Motels are self-contained. Tea, coffee, cooking facilities are provided. Most units have a television. Motels, motor inns, and motor lodges generally easy to find along main driving routes. In peak season, they can be booked out as early as they are cheaper. All right. Okay, next, are we done with this? Whew. Working holidays. Your clients may be keen to work while in New Zealand to fund their travel. See? Working holidays visas available 18 to 30-year-olds, 18 to 35 in select countries, valid for 12 months, 23 months if from the UK with multiple entry. Applicants must have a valid passport for at least 3 months after departure from New Zealand. Your clients must hold a return air ticket or proof of funds to pay for one. They need to show a minimum of NZ 350 a month or NZ 4200 for 12 months. And then applicants from within New Zealand take about 4 weeks to process. If done online before they arrive, it only takes 5 working days. So base and nomad backpackers offer working holiday starter packs, including accommodations, arrival transfers, bank account, tax setup, and local SIM card. So that's kind of cool. Again, guys, you can go in and advertise that, you know, especially for the young folks wanting to experience, you know, share that with them. They can go make money and learn about the culture and see the sights. All right, there are many jobs that offered throughout the year for backpacker traveling on a working holiday visa, from fruit picking to hospitality work, even a position that relates to their own career. So you have skiing, working on a ski field, hitting the jackpot for New Zealand holiday, but they'll need to get in quick. Not only ski instructors can apply, there are heaps of different roles on the ski field: instructors, drivers, lift operators, cafe workers, chefs, customer relations, retail. Then you have fruit picking, go-to job for backpackers, short-term jobs, usually easy to find. Fruit picking can take your clients all over the country, working in orchards and vineyards, surrounded by awe-inspiring scenery. How about au pair? If your client likes looking after children with accommodations, food, money on top, then being an au pair, a nanny, could be their ideal job in New Zealand. An au pair is a live-in child carer with a Kiwi family that may even act as a tour guide. And then you have hospitality, covers a huge industry of food and beverages, cafe, bars, restaurants, as well as the possibility of working for accommodation providers such as hotels, hostels, holiday parks, and motels. And then the last one is farms. Experience New Zealand's largest industry. Farmers look to helping hands for seasonal work. Fresh air, great food, lots of exercise, fun co-workers, and beautiful animals, of course. So great ideas, guys, right? All right, so I think we're done. You guys ready for the assessment? Whew.
Not really, that was a lot.
I know. It's like, wow, guys. So I don't know when we're going to do the next batch, but we will look into it and see if we actually have to fill out 19 of them before we get our thing. So complete the assessment to finish the course. Okay, guys. So again, you want to make sure you finish with us. So is everybody ready? We don't want to leave anybody behind.
Let's go.
Let's do it. All right. Here we go. Test your knowledge. Help Barry the backpacker get from Auckland to Bluff by answering each question correctly. Let's get started. 85 to pass. Okay, guys? The only place to interact with Hector dolphins is
Akaroa Harbor.
this one? Is it
Yeah,
that
the
one?
second one.
Okay, thank you. Which, oh, does it not tell us if we're right or wrong? I guess it just keeps moving forward. Which of these places would not provide a unique geothermal experience? How are we supposed to know that? Maybe the springs, because that's the only one that seems obvious.
Would not provide.
Yeah, but springs are geothermal. I live in Nevada, and there's tons of
right.
They've got lithium inside the water, so people get like, you know, sedated water.
Yeah, I was just saying they may try to trick us on that, like they did on that other one. All right, what do you guys think? Which one would not?
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yep.
What was the answer to the first one? I had to run to the bathroom. Sorry.
TMI. No, just kidding. What was the first one? I forgot. What's the question?
I don't know, we can't go back.
Yeah, what was
It's the only place to interact with Hector's dolphins.
The second one, that Arqua Harbor or something.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Thank you.
All right. So anybody know on this one? Geothermal experience.
I'm just gonna go with number 2.
Well, it says they have
Sorry.
Too late.
At what yearly event can I try some unusual food like hoo-hoo grubs, bats, and chicken legs? Gross. Wild foods,
I don't
maybe?
want to eat it.
Yeah, it's a Wild Foods Festival.
Thank you. Your backpacker wants to camp. Which of the following statements is incorrect? All right, visitors must have their own toilets, freshwater waste system unless provided by campsite. Visitors can only bury or burn their personal waste 100 meters or more from a roadway. There are over 500 responsible camping locations in New Zealand. Local eyesight visitor camps are a great place to visit for more information about the area. I would probably say, oh, so which one is incorrect? Which of the following statements is incorrect?
Oh,
I would say maybe this. No, have their own toilets, freshwater, and waste system unless provided by the campsite. What do you guys think?
I would say that burning anything in New Zealand would probably not be good. I mean, why would they encourage you to burn your stuff on the side of the road or bury it? They don't want their poop in the ground.
All right, let's try it. All right,
Okay.
submit. All right, your backpacker tells you she or her sister are planning a 6-week backpacker holiday around New Zealand. It's a trip they've planned since they were young. They're looking for good deals on shared accommodation, camper van rentals, attraction day tours. What backpacker type are they most likely to be? Venture trip, 6 weeks, planning a 6-week. Looking for good deals, shared accommodation, camper van rentals.
Adventure, I bet.
Wasn't it Flashbacker?
Yeah. I don't know. It sounds like Flashbacker, but
all right, I'm gonna put Flashbacker. Remember that, otherwise we'll try the other one.
Flashbacker.
Which of these is high priority for a spiritual traveler? Now, we read through the spiritual one. Packing as many activities as possible, adventure-filled days full of adrenaline rush, authentic, meaningful New Zealand experiences with unique, interesting people, non-stop party-filled nights with nice hotel to relax during the day. All right, so I would say it's not that. Authentic, meaningful.
It's authentic.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it? Authentic?
Authentic.
The second.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Oh no, Barry hasn't been able to get to the bluff. Review content. and
I
try
got to
again.
83.
You got 83?
Yep.
I got 66.
I got 66. Okay, so let's do it again,
I got
guys.
66 also.
Restart.
All right.
Wow, what are you guys picking?
All right, so, and we don't know what's wrong, right? So we all picked a Cora, right?
You know when it's wrong.
We don't
if
know
he
if that's
doesn't-
right.
I
if he
know.
I
doesn't-
wrote that one down.
Aquara was correct. You know
Okay,
when
yeah.
it's wrong if he doesn't move forward.
Got it, thank you.
Oh, God, you guys are good.
Okay, we move forward.
And this one was the inner Rokar, whatever, that one.
Move
Invercardial.
forward.
Winter's so
See,
smart.
I love you guys. I know, look at that. All right, what
Well-
yearly event? Is that the wild food?
I'm thinking St.
It is.
Jerome's.
It's
Was
the
it
wild
St. Jerome?
food. Yep.
was
Wild
wild
food, he
food.
moved.
Okay. We want to,
All right, is this one the
we probably
burning?
got this one wrong. I don't know. Did we get it right?
It was the burning.
It is the burning?
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
Okay.
Now, which backpacker is this?
I said adventurer.
Ventura was wrong, and the one we picked was wrong.
So quick.
I put Flash Packer.
Flash Packer was wrong too, because I picked that one.
I say Adventure.
Adventure was wrong too, because I
It has
picked
to be
that
the
one.
quick
Yeah, I
packer.
picked the Ventura was wrong.
Okay,
Was it
it's
Quick Packer?
couple. It's
So it's
couple.
couple.
It's couple.
Okay, thank you.
Because I just got
Okay.
it wrong and I picked the other one.
Ah,
Yeah,
Yeah, it
couple
was
is
couple.
correct.
and then we went to authentic, or was it packing as many activities as possible?
Authentic.
Yeah, should be.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, so I got it.
All right.
Let me do mine really quick. Okay, so it's that.
Then
It's
hit
that.
exit.
It's wild foods. It's burning. I'm choking. It's couple.
Couple.
Burning and
It's
choking.
authentic. Yeah, choking. 100%. All right. Wow. Again, I apologize, guys. This is a tough one. Sorry. I swallowed wrong. I'm dying. Okay. Let me put you on mute.
So what do you do after this? After the closing the window?
I went back to the bronze module where it says Find Learning, and it shows the 2 modules that we completed, which is the visiting New Zealand and selling New Zealand. And then the next one was how to sell ski New Zealand, but I don't know.
You
if we're
hit
doing it.
Exit activity?
I just
Well,
went back
on
to
the top left, on the top
You have
left,
to
just click
exit.
on where it says 100% pure New Zealand. Like scroll up so you can just go to the homepage, and it'll take you to
Dashboard.
your profile. There you go. And then you scroll down and click where it says launch modules, and make sure you get a glass of wine because this is crazy.
We're not gonna do another
Well,
one, are we?
Yeah, no. No, that's enough for today.
Yeah,
So,
really.
again, congratulations. And yeah, dang, if we have to
I
do
can't get
three
this shit.
three sets of I know.
Hold tight, boo.
We'll look and
took
see.
2
We'll
hours.
do
Yeah,
some.
we're fine. I'm not dropping it in the box because she might still be with Deidre and might make a sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you hear what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and we'll check in, maybe put it on the schedule. We'll find out what we're going to get out of this, because again, yeah, it's interesting, but this is going to take hours and hours. So we'll figure it out.
You better get a whole
Couple
trip for
days.
free.
Yeah.
Everyone who attended this class better get a whole trip for free.
Exactly. Especially when we still have then the silver and gold to finish also.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So we'll do some more research on this. So again, if you guys have signed up for Norwegian and completed the first 2, if not, you can go in and do those now, because tomorrow we're going to complete the Norwegian cruise and take the final test. Again, these tests are pretty brutal. Okay. When we did Princess, a lot of the people on the training did not have the same questions that I had. Okay. So what happened was we went through the ones that I did, and then we stayed on for another half hour while like Autumn asked her question, Daphne asked her question, Glenda asked her, so we went through and made sure everybody passed. So again, that's why it's kind of good to do it together. So if you want to catch up and join us tomorrow and take that final with us, please do. Again, the trainings are right here. Excuse me. Under cruise, right here, Norwegian, you can just skip through to go to the, the test questions and fill it out, but you do have to complete those 2 before you start with us on part 3 tomorrow. Okay. Otherwise, we will see you then on Friday. We're going to be doing the Mexican Caribbean. Okay. So again, get in and register. And then we're only going to be doing it on Fridays and Saturdays for the summer. Okay, guys. So just wanted to let you know that. Again, you guys can do all these on your own also, as you see on, excuse me, on her master list. She has all of them right up here also, that you can get in here. They've got tons of training in here, guys. So get in, learn, and keep moving forward, post your certificates, etc. And again, I apologize. But if you guys have anybody interested in joining the business, I'm doing the presentation in 45 minutes. Send them over. And Otherwise,
you.
we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have an amazing weekend, and thank you for putting up with us. It was kind of crazy, but we did it, guys. All right, have fun. Bye, guys.
All right,
Marnie?
thank you.
Thank
Marnie,
you. Uh-huh.
I had a quick question. I tried to register for the Norwegian cruise line, but it doesn't have any place to use to like to register, excuse me.
Yeah, so what you do is, now have you been to New Agent Orientation yet? Because right here,
Probably not.
okay, New Agent Orientation right here. There's 4 vendors that
Yeah, I
you
did.
need to fill out the supplier request form for. That is Vacation, Norwegian, MSC, and Princess. We don't go direct to them. You have to fill out the supplier request form, and then Archer Travel will approve you for it. And it takes 4 to 7 days. So watch this video, or at least go in. Now, I know the Travel Cafe right now has been down, and they're having a training on it on Monday. So let me see if it's up or if you can do it. But if not, because I was going to tell you get in and do the form now. But
Well, I just filled out the forms yesterday.
okay, so you did fill it out. Okay, so yeah, so you'll just have to, you can still join us tomorrow if you want, and then take pictures of the test, so you don't have to kind of go through it later. But again, that's up to you if you want to do that. But yeah, otherwise you'll have to wait for Archer to approve you. So I apologize for that.
No, it's all good. Thanks, Marnie.
Okay, you're welcome. I hope you guys have
Have
a
a good
great day. Thanks. Bye, guys.